Right, Telio there, champs, and oh my God, Microsoft, what are you doing with these Surface products? Oh my God. I mean, talk about too little too late. I mean, these are good laptops, don't get me wrong, but they have effed up like royally here, and I'm actually angry. I'm actually livid at some of the stuff they brought out here and why they done some stuff. They've nailed some stuff, but yeah, they've failed miserably at some of these things. So let's just talk about it. I'm going to go through the products. I'll get to the laptops later. But first of all, the biggest thing that annoys me the most is this Microsoft Surface 2 Plus. What's with the plus thing anyway? What are you doing, Microsoft? Let's have a look at these specs here. Do you know how long I have lusted after this product? I have wanted this product so much. It promises so much. It is awesome. But Microsoft, you have lost your mind. Have a look at this price. $7,200. That's Australian. It's probably 5,000 US or whatever. But have a look here. Quad core 11370H. Quad core 11th gen. You have completely lost your mind, Microsoft. Like seriously, charging me $7,000 for a quad core. I want this product. I want to buy it, but you're not giving me a quad core. Get stuffed. All right, the 3060, good. I love everything about this product except for that processor. Come on, give me a 1280p. You put a 1280p in this, I buy it tomorrow. But it's just, I actually don't even want to talk about it anymore. It's just making me mad. It is definitely dead on arrival with a quad-core processor. And the thing is here, 7K or whatever, 5 US or whatever it costs. It's not like it's some Pro XDR display, mini LED and HDR. Where's this price come into it? Like, go away. All right, so let's talk about the Surface Pro 9. Now, one of the things I've always said about these Surface products, Surface Laptop, Surface Pro, they have been one of my most recommended laptops. They're really good, they're premium, good display, good battery life. And when you can get them on those sales for 15, 20% off sometimes, they're hard to match, right? But now I just say get an M1 Mac Air because usually they're cheaper, especially if you can get a student discount, and they got better battery life, they got better processing power, awesome displays, premium and all that sort of stuff. And this thing here, all right, they've improved it. Let's talk about the good things first. Now, I want to say with the Surface 9, do not buy this one with the Snapdragon processor. It's going to be rubbish unless you're just doing basic stuff, all right? You miss out on Thunderbolt, so no eGPU. Nothing is made for ARM. There are no native ARM apps. Maybe Microsoft have them, but you're not going to be running Premiere or anything like that, anything that's heavy duty on ARM stuff. So unless you're just doing office productivity or something like that, stay away from the Snapdragon one, the custom Microsoft one, even though it does have a 5G, which is amazing. There is one reason you'd get it if you're just doing web surfing and just basic stuff like running Office and just web surfing, email and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, the Snapdragon, you can do it. But if you're going to be doing anything else that may require some processing power, just don't do it unless the apps you're going to use actually are ARM native, all right? So that means they run on Windows for ARM and they are compiled for ARM. They are not like x86 translated. And we all know the Snapdragons are nowhere near the Apple M1 or M2, right? So just forget about that. The good thing is it's 5G, right? So that is awesome. I don't know why, Apple do not have 5G in their laptops. Like, why don't they have it? I don't know. But that is awesome that you can have 5G, right? Now, here's the biggest problem. No AMD. So we're stuck with 12th generation U processors, right? But I wouldn't mind the latest AMD CPU as well as an option. They got great battery life, they got awesome graphics, and no, they've only offered you here Intel 12th gen. They really needed to include AMD here, especially if they want to compete with the M1 and M2, right? And there's not much really more to talk about it. 120 Hertz display, their displays are good, don't worry about that. They got a new camera, or they got center stage now. Now when it comes to the screen, the one with the custom processor, it doesn't seem to have Dolby Vision support or Dolby Vision certification there. So I'm not sure what the difference between those two displays are. They seem pretty similar except no Dolby Vision. So at the end of the day, it may seem good that, Microsoft are producing their own sort of, custom silicon. And we know that Snapdragons, like even compared to the M1, M2, like they're not even in the same class. So yeah, honestly here it's a basic refresh. And the biggest problem for me is you have to get the, the Snapdragon processor if you want the 5G. So what about the laptops, all right? I haven't really got much to say on the laptops. I used to always recommend these as, get these when they're on discount, but now I just recommend the Macs. Even the 15-inch doesn't have the AMD processor with the good graphics anymore, so why would I recommend these over the Macs? Like, they're going to be a great laptop. Don't get me wrong, but the Mac will be better battery life, better performance, Intel 12th gen, U-parts, nothing special there. They're good enough, don't get me wrong, they're good enough, but you haven't got the option of the Snapdragon. And the biggest problem for me is no AMD. Like, this would be perfect for the latest generation AMD CPUs with awesome graphics, especially with the 15-inch. You could definitely use that as a budget gaming machine if it had AMD. Good displays, but again, nothing special, not Pro XDR or anything like that. But to be fair, they're more in the MacBook Air sort of category price, not MacBook Pro. But yeah, I don't see anything here about refresh rate. Like, there's nothing here about high refresh. The weights seem fine and the thickness, yeah, they're good premium laptops. And the battery life claims there of 18 hours, 17 hours. Look, I'm going to tell you now, that's a load of crap. They're not getting the same sort of battery life as the M1 or M2s. That's just not happening. But they will have decent sort of all-day battery life if you want your 8-10 hours. One thing that is awesome, they all have Thunderbolt. And if we just have a look at these battery claims, tested, blah, 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 full battery discharge, some PowerPoint, just productivity, 115 nits. Okay, all right. Honestly, with this Microsoft products, I think a little bit too little, too late. Nothing spectacular here. Nothing to see. Like, I can't recommend these over the Macs unless you have to be in the Windows world. If you have to be in the Windows world, you get these on a discount. The Surface 9 and the Surface laptops on a discount. They are awesome, premium, great displays, good battery life, good enough performance for ultrabooks, and yeah, just stay away from that Snapdragon unless you're doing basic stuff. So anyway, catch you in the next one, guys. Tally ho.